What's up internet, it is Clara here, also known as Mike from the Real World, and today I'm bringing you a few things you may have missed in the latest Modern Warfare 3 trailer. Now, they did release a trailer mainly for Spec Ops, but if you watch the entire thing, there is 5 whole seconds of multiplayer action, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on today. If you haven't seen the clip, here it is now.
Multiplayer world premiere at Call of Duty XP.
Alright, so did you guys all catch all that in those few seconds of multiplayer action? It was pretty intense, wasn't it? So what this little preview is meant to do is probably trying to get your panties a little bit wet for the full multiplayer reveal, which will be at Call of Duty XP in LA. I think it's in less than a month away in September, and that's where they're going to announce everything. But they kind of want to get it a little bit psyched up, a little bit of talk about it, and yeah. So let's rewind it back and we'll go through things a bit slower, hey? So the first thing I noticed was the new UAV they've got. It's coloured and it's 3D. So this is a big change from what we've seen in Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, etc, etc. It's what it looks like a live satellite feed. And if you look closely, I've kind of zoomed in there, but you can't really see unless you really squint. It's refreshing constantly, like it does in a spy planes up or UAV up in Modern Warfare 2. So I thought this was a new kill streak, but if you look later on, they don't actually have anything that looks like a spy plane, a Blackbird, anything up. And what you notice as well is that the enemy doesn't even appear on it. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the standard in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, because it's definitely not the same in Spec Ops if you go have a look at that. So I'm not really quite sure what's going on here, but if it's like that in real life, in the game, I guess, it looks really cool. So the next thing you notice is going to be the death scene, and of course the big thing is probably the biggest thing that happens, and that's it there. Now, looking closer into it, it's not actually the thing on the ground that kills him. If we look up closer into this thing up in the sky, it's kind of like a flashbang or a concussion nade that kind of floats up in the sky and lets it off. And you'll see there he's got a hit marker just from the flash itself. But he hasn't actually died yet, so it's definitely not the thing on the ground that's killing whatever that may be. We don't really know what it is because it hasn't been discussed yet. But I'm putting it out there that that's not actually the thing that kills him. And you'll see why in a second. This scene shows that the enemy actually dies from an explosion on the ground, not in the sky where that thing flew up to. And if you look here, you can kind of see a smoke trail coming from an angle, like a 45-degree angle from the sky, and that's where he gets his 50 XP, and that's where he gets the kill. And as you see, it's obviously not coming from that thing on the ground there. That hasn't blown up, it hasn't done anything, it just flew up a flashbang. So what's going on? How's this guy dying? And the answer is an AC-130. Yes, they're back in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, and I don't know how I feel about that at the moment, but that's not what we're talking about. You can see here in the kill feed that it's an AC-130 that's killed him. So it's not actually this thing on the ground. It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like a sensor, and it senses when the enemy comes, so it sends up a signal, and the AC-130 sends hell from above. Now, I don't know if you can shoot down the AC-130. We obviously nobody knows that. So my guess is that it's constantly flying around, and when you get one of these things and someone trips it off, it'll shoot down hell from above